All right, let's jump right in. If you run a local service business, an HVAC company, solar installer, plumber, then this is for you. We all know that getting in front of the right customer at the perfect time is everything. So today, we're going to break down a simple, really powerful playbook to make sure that when a homeowner needs help, your business is the one they find.
So where does this whole journey start? Well, let's get inside the head of a modern homeowner for a minute. It doesn't matter if they're just thinking about getting solar panels or if they're in a full-blown panic because their AC just died. Their journey to find you almost always starts in the exact same place.
I mean, just picture this scenario. It is the hottest day of the year, the air conditioner sputters and dies, and that wave of panic just washes over the house. What is that homeowner's immediate instinctive first move? It's not digging out a phone book, right? And this slide, wow, this really puts it all in perspective, doesn't it? Just look at that shift. The old playbook, the yellow pages, those mail flyers we all used to get, they're basically museum pieces now. Today, the entire game is won or lost on one platform, Google. It's the new town square, it's the new Main Street, and it is absolutely the new word of mouth all rolled into one. And here is the most important part to get. This isn't just someone casually browsing. We're talking about a homeowner with a real urgent problem, and they are actively looking for a solution right now. For them, in that critical moment, if you don't show up on Google, your business, well, it might as well not even exist. So, how do you make sure you're not invisible? How do you become the first and best answer when that urgent search happens? Well, the solution is something called local search engine optimization, or what we all know as local SEO. Okay, let's demystify that term real quick. All local SEO really means is setting up your online presence so that Google sees you as the most relevant, the most trustworthy, and the most authoritative choice for customers right there in your service area. It's basically how you win your digital neighborhood.
And this slide just illustrates it perfectly. Look at these phrases people are typing in. HVAC repair near me. Best solar company in Texas. These aren't just random words. This is the exact language of a customer who is ready to buy. They're not just looking for info. They're looking for a professional to hire. This is what we call high search intent. And let me tell you, it is pure gold.
So how do we actually do this? Well, it's not as complicated as you might think. We can boil a really successful strategy down to these 3 core pillars you see right here. First, mastering your Google business profile. Think of that as your digital front door. Second, building out specific web pages for every single town you serve, telling Google exactly where you do business. And third, and this is a big one, systematically earning and showing off your customer reviews, which builds that critical trust. These 3 things, they work together to make you the obvious choice.
Okay, now beyond those main pillars, probably the single best way to build that trust and authority is with the content on your website. It's all about becoming a helpful resource, not just another sales pitch.
I want you to just pause and really think about this for a second. Before anyone ever picks up the phone to call you, what are the questions, the fears, the uncertainties that are just swirling around in their mind? Because your website content, it should be the answer to all of those questions. When you proactively give people clear, helpful information on costs, rebates, warning signs, and benefits, you just eliminate all that uncertainty. You build trust, and you position yourself as the expert before you've even had a single conversation with them. Now let's switch gears and talk about your website itself. I want you to think of it as your digital storefront. Is it welcoming? Is it easy to navigate and professional? Or is it kind of cluttered and confusing? That first impression is absolutely critical. The difference between a website that wins customers and one that loses them, a lot of times it's just technical stuff. A fast, mobile-friendly website with clear contact info makes it super easy for a customer to take the next step. But a slow, confusing site, that sends them straight to your competitor. It is truly that simple. Okay, finally, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in your entire arsenal, your past customers. For a high-stakes purchase like a new HVAC system or a big solar installation, people need reassurance. They need what we call social proof.
A quote like this: "Wow, it's worth more than any advertisement you could ever buy." This is a real person vouching for your work, confirming that you're professional and validating the results you promise. It basically tells a potential customer, hey, you can trust these people.
And that trust gets boiled down to this right here. A high-star rating on Google is an immediate visual signal of quality and reliability. It's like a mental shortcut for a customer that just screams, this is a safe and smart choice.
So to bring it all home, here's your 5-point action plan. Number 1,
Create content that genuinely helps your customers answer their questions. 2. Treat your Google profile like it's a living, breathing part of your business. Keep it updated. 3. Build out those local pages to claim your territory online. 4. Make absolutely sure your website is lightning fast, especially on a phone. And finally, number 5. Make gathering and showcasing customer reviews a core part of what you do every single day.
And that leaves us with one last really crucial question. The next time a homeowner in your area has a problem and they pull out their phone to search for a solution, will your business be the one they find? With this playbook, you can make sure the answer to that question is a definite yes.